My wife shook me awake gently, already
Hey,
dressed,
wake up.
calm.
Can you hear me?
Someone was at the door, she said. She asked me to let them in. Like always, she added, like it was nothing. I went down half asleep, the house dim and unfamiliar, in that particular way houses get at 3 in the morning, assuming it was an emergency or a delivery. I opened the door to a man I was certain I'd never met in my life. Calm, unassuming, standing there with a kind of quiet stillness, like he'd been expected for a very long time, and had simply been waiting patiently on the other side of the door for someone to remember that. My wife came up behind me before I could even ask, greeting him warmly, familiar in a way that made my stomach turn slightly, ushering him inside like this was routine. She had tea ready before he'd even taken his coat off, poured without being asked, and they settled into easy conversation, referencing small things, dates, places, moments, that meant absolutely nothing to me. When I finally worked up the nerve to ask who he was, she just looked at me, almost puzzled by the question itself, and said gently, "You know who this is?" Like I was the one being strange for not remembering. While they talked, I slipped away down the hall, telling myself I just needed water, needed a minute, needed anything other than standing there feeling like a guest in my own home. I checked my phone. Old photos, old messages, nothing. No trace of him anywhere. Not in my contacts, not in hers that I could see, not anywhere in the life I thought I understood. When I came back into the room, their conversation stopped the exact second I crossed the threshold, both of them looking up at me with that same patient, expectant calm, like they'd simply been waiting for me to finish whatever I needed to go check. I finally asked her directly this time. No softening it. Who is he, and why does he keep coming back? She looked at me for a long moment, gentle, almost sad. She said only that he comes by whenever I need reminding. He rose to leave the same way he'd arrived, quietly, without fuss, and paused at the door just long enough to look back at me. Not a smile exactly, just a small, knowing nod, like we shared something I hadn't caught up to yet. My wife took my hand, gentle and sure, and led me back toward the stairs the way you'd guide someone who's done this walk many times before, and simply never remembers it the next morning. Some part of me already understood that I wouldn't remember asking either.